Hello everybody, my name is Andrew and welcome to this video. So, I've been off YouTube for a bit, so I don't really know what's going on much. So, just to clarify, legal obligations and all that sort of stuff, I do not condone vaping or anything, but it is better than smoking, so, yeah, so if you excuse me, quickly. But yeah, I'm finally back on the channel, so I can really do what I want. And all this, like, demonetization and all that sort of stuff I'll get into later. But, just for a quick overhaul, the only reason I've been off YouTube for so long is, well, one, I've been going through a midlife crisis, and depression and anxiety, which doesn't really help my situation on this. As you notice, I was streaming for a bit. Couldn't really do that for much because the program I was using kind of got outdated, which is not really a good thing. And I've been spending a lot of time with my missus, which says something. And excuse me 1 second, I do need to put the hat on. But anyway, enough said and done. Let's just get into the topic of today, which is going to be about video gaming in a general system for me. Well, because it's going to be easier to talk about that for like 10 minutes, because it's just a 10-minute video that I can really just get into. But yeah, this is going to be a rant about video gaming in general, for me. So, the video games that I usually play are sort of on and off, action adventure, and all that sort of stuff, but PC video games, since I've got my laptop in front of me, I'm going to just open files and all that sort of stuff, so I can tell you. What I've mainly got on this is sort of like chat-based games, which is like IMVU, which I do play. Technically you have to be over the age of 18, but there's a load of horny teenagers on there, so you'll get used to it quite easily. That's, you know, faking about their age, but most people do. But what I've got on here is like Town Asylum, Don't Starve Together, and Gary's Mod, thanks to one of my best mates. We call him Chunk, just to clarify, but if you are watching, Chunk, thank you, my friend. Seriously, thank you, because this shit saved me quite extensively. I mostly play Gary's Mod just to fool around with sort of mods in general, just see what I can get up to and see the creativity I can create. Don't Stop Together, I play that on and off. It's actually quite fun, especially if you can get a group with you. I usually play solo, and it's not really a good thing, but, you know, most of it's actually modded as well, so getting the mods installed and all that is getting harder and harder. But Town Asylum, I play on a somewhat regular basis. It's just so I can de-stress if I get, like a serial killer or something, or Mafia, which are the two sort of main killing roles. I'll explain that in a little bit. But yeah, going having a laugh and a joke with some random people is just fun. But going back to the Town Asylum sort of roles, most of the town is green, which is like side characters, which is like your investigator, your spy, your retributionist, and all that sort of stuff, and just normal town folk. Then you got like sort of special roles, which is the Mafia, serial killers, vampires, vampire hunters. You get the gist of it. But yeah, long story short, Town Asylum is quite an adventurous game, and it's actually quite fun. Gary's Mod I will talk a bit about if I want to. I could actually open it right now to tell you what I usually do on it. So, let us just maybe come back. There's more shit, sorry. Almost swore that, but yeah. I'm just going to plonk this off screen, probably just plonk it back there. Yeah, I'm just loading up Gary's Mod right now, so you guys will hear a few things, but what I usually do with Gary's Mod is like player models and, well, mess around with player models, see how they function with specific weapons and all that sort of stuff, see how it works. And I do have a few weapons. I don't have many vehicles, because some of the vehicles I've attempted to download don't really work. I've downloaded a few maps as well, just to get the feel of them, and some of the game modes, which is like prop hunt, zombie boards, all that sort of stuff. So I will shift you over so I can actually tell you what I've downloaded. So it's like cinema, murder, prop hunt, sandbox, trouble in terrorist town, and zombie survival, which is the main like add-ons for the main boost screen. So I'll move you back over to here. And the sort of things I've got, which is like the SCP Containment Breach Facility 18, Forest Shooting Range, TCT Minecraft maps, which are like remades. Then we've got the PPSH, the Middle Finger Killer, a suicidal weapon. Don't really condone suicide, but it's really up to you. Got that, so I can close that off. I have the Angel of Darkness 1 and 2 variants, so yes. Prop Hunt, of course, which I said, which is the version 15 update. Then I have Command Rider Exceed Hyperform as a player model, and Riverside maps, TTT Minecraft, H5, B5 again, which is like the what is it, tower? Yeah. Cinema, of course, which is the T and F cinema. Of course, I do like watching random stuff on the internet. Prop Hunt, Murder, Zombie Survival, Cinema. I do have 2 mods that I do not condone doing, which is like the drug mod and the drug mod original and updated versions. I do not condone it, but some servers use that as a sort of way of getting money. I will say now, I do not condone doing drugs. If it's medical stuff like antidepressants and medical marijuana, that's completely fine. Just do it legally. Illegal stuff is not really that good. Then I do have Counter-Strike weapons, which is what I usually, well, what I want to play, but I can't really. A Killzone SF VC30, which is a shotgun. Of course, an MLG gun, because, you know, why not? 2 Rainbow Six Siege characters, which is Tachanka and Fuse. 2 of my favourite characters, because I love Tachanka and Fuse because he blows up everything. AK-47 Royal Dragon. Of course, Counter-Strike, why not? And I do like my AKs. Then we've got vodka, for some reason. And it's Russian, so I can't really speak Russian, but I know Russian a bit, not much. This is Tsar vodka, it's Russian vodka, and basically it turns you into a really pain in the ass. Then we've got Payday 2 armor, Payday 2 NPCs and player models, which I like. The zap guns, dual wielding from, what is it now? Oh yeah, zombies from Call of Duty. Some more Counter-Strike Global Offensive weaponry, mostly the shotguns, and SCP Containment Breach, and Nine Tails, Force, Nine Tails, like Force, yeah, I can't really remember the forces. They're just player models and NPCs as well. I didn't know that was together. Reading up on some of these mods as well, sometimes you can, there's like other commands that you can use, like for instance the zap guns, that I just noticed. You can use them. I'm going to go on to one of my maps, the forest range, so I can talk about the zap guns a little bit more, because they do have a hidden command, which is E and R together, which actually connects them or disconnects them. I don't know for sure, so I'll have to test it. But as soon as I can, I'm probably going to get a different. I'm trying to get a different camera so I can do like external video, so I can probably like put it behind me and shoot it towards it. And the fucking Killzone shotguns causing errors. Yeah, it's definitely gonna sort that out by probably uninstalling that. But anyway, yeah, this is gonna get into a 10-minute video quite easily. Anyway, what to talk about? Well, there's not much really to talk about besides a few other things, like my personal opinions and Gary's mod and a few other things. Just gonna quickly do that. sort of community. But yeah, my personal opinion on a few of these mods is test them out for yourself. See if you like them, see if you don't. And if you want to, try them out for yourself. It's one of those things where I suggest experimentation and testing, because it's your own personal opinion what you try and what you don't try. It's not up to me to say what you should or should not try. But I will suggest, if you want to try anything, try like the PPSH for instance, because that is one hell of a weapon. For a Gary's mod thing, they've actually modelled it quite extensively. And that's good. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe. Hit the little bell to be notified when I make a new video. And of course, if you want to try and help me out anyway, give me advice in the comment section, because it's one of those easier things. I do read the comment section if there is any sort of things that you want to talk about and stuff like that. Give me advice of what I should or should not do. And maybe sooner or later I'll start doing gameplay, if I can get a camera jig working. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and TTFN, ta for now.